Welcome to the Mixed Figure Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mixed Figure Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the crystal palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Hey y'all, welcome to the Mickey Flick Files. It's Dr. A, and I know y'all like, dang, Dr. A, where you been, girl? You didn't come live yesterday. You know why? Because I ain't feel like it. I said, shoot, I did not feel like going live yesterday. Can y'all share this out, please? Can y'all let people know that we live over here? Because it's so important to the growth of this channel. But shoot, sometimes I got to take a break sometimes, okay? So I asked the question. I posed this question. I said, what's up with this here? I said, why are these mommies exploiting their children? Now, y'all, we gonna look at this here. We're gonna look at this. We got Taylor XO videos, because we're not going to Liv's video. We're not doing no watch party with Olivia, okay? My spirit just won't allow that, okay? So I would just rather go to my favorite reactors, and what we're gonna do is just shine a light on this. And then we're going to go to Jasmine's. We're going to do a watch party for Jasmine, okay? But what we're not going to do is for this. Okay? How you doing, Ms. Jones? How you doing, Teresa? Welcome to Nick Fleet Files, okay? So y'all share this out, let people know that we live up in this joint, okay? All right, y'all. So we're going to, without further ado, I'm not going to talk so long. I'm going to get started right away, okay? Right here. Now, y'all, I know y'all want to see this. Give me a second here, because I know y'all want to see it. But y'all, I was just talking stuff. Y'all didn't hear me. I said, thumbs up this Mickey Flicky Palace. Okay. Thumbs up this live. Y'all heard what Teresa done told y'all now. Okay. Listen, she done told y'all to thumb up this live. Okay. We're gonna throw Olivia on her. We're gonna throw Taylor, thank you so much for recording the beautiful videos that you do. We do appreciate Taylor over here. Okay. So we're gonna just share this out. If you all do not mind, we got this over here. Okay, we got this. Okay, so first we're gonna talk about first we're gonna watch the videos. We're gonna watch it when she's talking on Gerard. Now, this is ludicrous. Now, if y'all go to my Kid Zombie posted and showed y'all that pretty much what it is that Gerard, guess what? Guess what? Gerard it got married in September. So he's been married, what, that 7 months ago or something like that? Okay. So we already seen where this chick has been married, okay? I mean, where Gerard got married. Gerard ain't bit more thinking about Olivia than a man in the moon. But you know what? This is what thirsty hoes do. Like, do you think if you over a relationship, even if a guy is still thinking about you, if you have moved on with your life, you would not still say he's still ringing my phone, even if he is? Do you think that would be the last thing that I would be thinking about? That would be the last thing that I would be thinking about. I wouldn't care if he was ringing my phone or not. I would not give a dang. But hey, that's just my energy. That's just my energy, okay? That's just my energy, because I'm not desperate like this, okay? And I know that you all feel the same way. If a man is married to somebody else and he is not thinking about you, why are you talking about him? He's not talking about you. He's not posting you up. Girl, you the biggest loser. You are the biggest loser. Biggest loser. Girl. Okay, so let's talk about this. We're going to start over here. We're gonna start. We're not watching Olivia do that snake moan stuff because I told you she do all that moaning when she talk. It's not cute. It's downright embarrassing. It's downright embarrassing. So we're gonna do like a little bit of live, and then of course I'm gonna go and eat. I'm gonna eat with my family. We're gonna talk a little talk what we do, and then we're gonna do a part two to this. Okay, y'all. But we're gonna start off right now. I wanted to kind of get started a little bit. Okay. So let's talk about this right here. We ain't watching her snake moan. We do like this. Here we go.
She said his
In front of
name,
her kids.
and he got mad. And he was like, my pronouns are her, she.
Mm-hmm. That what happened. You know the world we live in.
She went to jail.
She went to jail. I'm so sure. They locked up. They won't let them out. They won't let you out. You got locked up.
That is so weird. That is so weird that you putting your children on here. And that's when I was in Blah My Eats live today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just think that Olivia is so desperate. It's just pathetic. It's embarrassing to this point. It's embarrassing.
Where did Kiara go? I'm really trying to find out what I said last night. Talking about, I'll be surprised if you get the kids after what you said last night. Girl, even if
You know what? And that's another thing. Like your children are way too grown. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this is not gonna be popular. I don't like these children. I don't like the way that these children come on her. I don't like when the children are at Olivia's house and she showed them because she make them look obnoxious. They look very obnoxious because you know what? They're constantly having to fight for her attention because she don't pay no attention to them unless she on live. Now, when she just by herself, she wouldn't have to go live all the time. These children are begging for her attention. They sit around and beg for her to pay attention to them. Do you know how crazy that is? That the children got to sit around and beg for your attention, because you so fixated on coming live and showing your complete behind that you got to sit up here and look stupid. You look really stupid, and you make your children look very obnoxious. I'm just going to be honest, and I don't like it. Not them personally, but I don't like it on how I missaid it at first. I apologize, but they are what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be truthful. And I'm not taking this back. They're annoying. I'm just gonna be honest. When they're with around her, they are very annoying. Now, some of y'all might think this is cute, but I don't think it's cute for you to have your children up here on live being grown and stuff. This is not conversation that you should be having with your young children. They have a lot of inappropriate conversations. These are little babies. These are children. They are still in grade school. Why are they having these kind of conversations? How is this cute? How is this productive? But let's continue. This is what I'm talking about exploiting. People, it's too many sick people in the world that think that this stuff is cute. They think that watching Olivia sit up here and talk to her children about grown up stuff and they cussing her out, they calling her bees and calling her all kind of stuff. So y'all think that's cute? Isn't it embarrassing? Wouldn't you be embarrassed if your son or your daughter cursed? Let's say they wasn't mad, you know what I mean? Nothing really happened, but that's embarrassing. And it's just another form of exploitation. And then you putting your children out here like, where do they do that at? Now, occasional picture, like a birthday picture, or if your child is doing something great, you know what I mean? I don't think that's too bad. But golly, I mean, they can't do nothing. I'm sick of seeing AJ. I'm serious, y'all. I get tired of seeing AJ all the time. He is plastered all over Zolo bands, record album. Like, who does that? You don't even see this little boy. All of y'all are exploiters. You are sick. Y'all some sick people. How you doing, Liam? Right? She needs to get off of the phone and give them some attention, but this hooker is not. This is a hooker. This is something that a hooker would do. But let's continue. And then we're going to go to Jasmine real quick, y'all. We're going to watch just a little bit of this.
if I did say something, he can not let me get my kids. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Why are you saying it? Why are you even having this kind of conversation in front of your children? Why are we having this conversation, ma'am? Like, so what? Why do you always have to go and try to prove to people stuff? Okay, if you getting your children and you love your children like you say you do, then you wouldn't constantly do this kind of stuff. Why you always get have these inappropriate conversations around your children? They should not know that you can't stand their father. Okay, they should not know that. They should just know, okay, my parents loved me at the time that they made me, but they just don't get along. It's just not working out, but they still love us. Your children don't know that because you two are supposed to be grown. I don't understand why y'all have these kinds of conversations in front of your children. It just don't make sense to me. But you know what? We're gonna see how these children gonna turn out. Because the rate that y'all going right now, it don't look good. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for Gerard, Olivia, your children would be shitty. I'm just gonna be honest. It's no hope for the other two unless they just know that this is not right and they figure it out on their own. Left up to you and your racist mama, they won't know. This is totally exploited. What kind of parent sits around and talk to their children like this? The way that you talk to your children, the way that you keep up a lot of mess. This is why nobody want to be with you. You are a messy nanny. You are a messy nanny. And you know I want to call her, but I can't. Okay.
I didn't even say anything. I watched my TikTok live back too. All I said was,
That's all you do is watch TikTok. That's all you do is sit around on TikTok. You don't have real engaging conversations with your children. They're not even there on a full-time basis. They are barely there. And the little time that you do spend with them, you spend time of harassing them, trying to figure out what's happening over at their other house. You're trying to get no info for DA. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that info so you could try to manipulate a situation. Why don't you spend more effort into these children and maybe they wouldn't be singing? I was listening to Robin. I really want to tell Robin to shut up. It's annoying. I'm serious. But when they're with Gerard, they don't act when the children are with Gerard and Antonisha, they don't act like this. The moment they come over your house, they act like animals. Why is that? You already got the two other little children. Even the little baby started to turn up. You think that's cute? And it's to the point now where, to be honest with you, again, we like Gerard over here, right? Mostly because we don't like you. Okay? But Gerard is a more likable person. I didn't like him when he first came out, though. I ain't gonna lie. When he was with you, he was horrible with you. But once he got rid of you, I started to like Gerard. Okay, but I'm telling you, it's ignorant. Why are you still talking about this? Nobody wants that nasty stench that you call a box, that you call a JJ. Nobody wants your yummy girl. You got in the how do you get in the shower and don't have no soap? Don't have no rag. You just use water and then you don't even wash the makeup off your face. You just let the mascara run down. Like, and you are so desperate that you got in the shower on live for everybody to see you. Man, y'all are desperate. Oh my God. Right. It's crazy to me that as a mother that you only get 2 weekends of the month. She rather right give her time to social media. She's pathetic for sure. She's pathetic. It's just weird. Like, who wastes their time? How you doing, Tangela, Smangela? Oh my God, that's speak to you, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. These parents want to prove to people on social media and probably those CPS workers that they're good parents, but they're failing miserably. You understand what I'm saying? She doesn't have the capability to love anyone, not even her damn self. What desperado will get on live and take a shower and look at what she got on, y'all? How you doing, pineapples? How you doing? I watched your live this morning. It was really good. Okay. How you doing, Darla? What's up, Darla? Me and Darla got a lot of common. Me and Darla love us some Queen, boy. We love Queen, but that's a whole nother conversation. We have to have our Queen conversation. And Darla also likes Frank Sinatra as well. And I love me some Frank Sinatra. But anyway, y'all, let's continue, okay? Ooh, not the baby starting to turn up. Girl, it is. That's gross. How do you get clean? She don't. This which is why the men used to have to tell her to wash her Tussie. Okay. Wash that nasty, rickety, raggedy thing that she call a box. Okay? It should be banned. You know, they should put her on the CDC that if any man sleeps with her from this point on, should be banned and cast to an island. They should put him on an island. If anybody that wants to sleep with her need to go to an island and they won't be allowed to come off of that island. Gerard, you just missed that. Now you just missed it. Now we're gonna let you slide because we know you didn't know better at the time, okay?
He wants this kitty. I mean, duh.
Why would you say this in front of the children? Are you crazy? Do you want your baby girls talking like this, Olivia? You don't care. You want your daughters to be slurs like you. Are you serious, Olivia? Your babies are in there and you talking like this. Are you serious? Girl, oh, I can't wait till they get older. Oh, Olivia, they gonna start reading you for filth. They're gonna be like, my daddy don't want your dirty kitty. Watch. When these children start getting older, they're gonna start giving you the business. They already give you the business now. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this energy going.
That's obvious. Is that not obvious? I've been saying that for years.
There's gonna be a part 2 to this. Don't even trip, y'all. This don't even trip because this is gonna be a series. Are these mommies exploiting their children? Okay? Please comment, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Thank you. Please.
What did I sound?
What makes you think somebody want that rotten bucket of yours? Girl, look at your lips. Oh my God, girl. Your lips, you look like Homer Simpson. You really do. You look like Homer Simpson. I didn't think it was possible for a female to look like Homer Simpson. You can lose 3,000 pounds and you still look like Homer Simpson's family. You look like you are part of the Simpsons. The Simpsons.
I didn't tell y'all no. I didn't say nothing that y'all didn't already know.
Girl, we don't know that. That has not been confirmed, girl. Gerard don't want you. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, Olivia. Now I'm gonna tell you something that you probably is gonna hurt your feelings. Girl, when men see you, all they want to do is to stick you know what, in your face. That's all you good for. And I don't even think you can do that good. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you because they never come back for seconds, girl. They leave you, girl. What happened to that one dude that you was laying up with for Valentine's Day? He hurried up and dipped out. Girl, nobody wants to be a part of your circus. Why do you think that that's the only thing you think about? We don't never have, you know what I mean? We've never had a conversation where she said, well, I have a great personality. He really likes my personality. Now, a man, of course, a man is going to be attracted to you physically when he first see you, right? These are normal things. But after he gets to know you, he's like, wow, she has a banging personality. I like her personality. She don't take no stuff. I like her because she's unique. These are things that men have said about me. You know what I mean? Like, she's aesthetically pleasing. She's an attractive girl. She's an attractive woman. But man, her personality, she's funny. She got a great sense of humor. She loves herself. She takes care of herself. You know what I mean? And then after they get it, they like, wow, this is a plus. You know what I mean? But when they get with you, they like, I'm done with these. They done. They one and done. After you sleep with them one time, they don't want nothing else to do with you. Why is that, Olivia? Why is that? Don't say that you didn't want them, that you dumped them. Now you're not dumping all these men. You getting dumped. You getting dumped because you the one that keeps saying that these men are the love of your life. Girl, you don't know where your head is going in between your legs, okay? You don't know which way it's up. You like Richard Pryor said, which way is up? Darn. You don't know which way is up because you stupid.
And that I haven't already said before.
Okay.
Anyway.
And then you don't even feed your children solid meals. I've never seen that in my life. Why don't she give her children solid meals and food? Do you understand how crazy that is? Who would feed their children no solid moves? You know, well, Jasmine can't cook, right, y'all? But at least Jasmine try to give her children a meal. At least she might not have vegetables with it all the time. Well, barely. You get what I'm saying? But why Jasmine cook better than Olivia? And that's pretty dang on nasty. If you cook better than if Jasmine cooks better than you cannot cook at all. Olivia, remember she had that dressing. Remember how mother cooked for Thanksgiving? They had that orange dressing. That dressing would look disgusting. Oh, dressing is not supposed to be that color. Like, why was the dressing that color? The children did not want to eat that nasty food. Stella can't cook, nor can Olivia. Golly, can you do anything right? Can you do anything right, Olivia? This is what I'm talking about, girl. You know what? Just give up on motherhood. Just stop it. Just girl. Just go to OnlyFans and be a whore. Just do that. Maybe you could do better with that. Maybe you could do better with living the illusion of a whore. Okay. Look at you
I
guys.
set it off.
Look at you. Your tatas is sagging. They hang it down. Do your boobs hang low? Do they waddle to the floor? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Do your boobs hang low? Yes, they do. Let me answer. Yes, they do. They hang low, child. Oh my God. Ugh. Olivia's a narc girl. You called her a narc and a sociopath, mother? Oh my goodness. How you doing, Marta? Woo! Yep, that baby whacked her in the mouth with that container. But poor AJ got the beat down. Girl, finally, wait till that little boy, wait till that little girl start getting up in age. She gonna tear him up. She gonna tear him up. And don't think that the Gerard's children ain't gonna start whacking him upside the head. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You know, the fact that Christian wasn't even in the house. Christian never in that house with Olivia. Never. He's over always at somebody's house. He just comes over there to go over somebody's house. Because he don't like it over at Olivia's house. Because Olivia don't know how to treat her sons. Okay? She said all this in front of her kids. Exactly. She is. I really, really don't like my sisters, but sister's ex. Okay, you don't like your sister's ex? But I never talk bad about him in front of his children. Exactly. Like, who does this? But this is her own dad. This is her baby dad. This is her ex-husband, y'all. And she just disrespectful. Olivia is motivated by ego, not by love. Girl, she don't even have self-respect for herself, girl. Girl, it's crazy. Sociopaths, right? Exhibit, right? Girl, they don't have no kind of disregard for the truth and responsibility, okay? And she would never, girl. They often lie compulsively and fail to honor compliments. Exactly. Showing little concern for the consequences of their actions on others, okay? Tell her again. They didn't hear you. They didn't hear you, Lynn. Can you copy paste and do that again, please, dear? They didn't hear that. They did not hear that, honey. Mm-mm. This blatant disrespect. You hear me? Just blatant disrespect. You hear me? Blatant disregard. Right? Can you imagine Liv having a deep, meaningful conversation? No, Darla, never. When? Never could I imagine her having a different conversation. All she gonna do is talk about her funky ass, funky butt. That oldest one going to be just like her, girl. She is too grown. Girl, I hope not. Girl, I pray that Robin sees the truth. Robin just being like that because she at her mama house. I really feel like that. I really feel like Robin just acting like that because she's trying to fight for attention, just like all the rest of them do, just like AJ do. AJ, because AJ is there 24 hours a day. You dig? So I hope she ain't gonna be like her. I really do. I really pray that Robin sees the light and something happens where she get exposed. Forget about the orange dressing. Girl, that dressing was disgusting, darling. Now you and I both know, and everybody else in here knows that you're not dressing orange. Even if you made a vegan dressing, it's not gonna be orange. Just disgusting. Y'all, you and your mama need to be banned from the kitchen. Y'all cook worse than Jasmine. Woo! So she just lets Christian wander around with those in those project apartments exactly because she don't care. She don't care nothing about Christian, not nothing. And you can't tell me otherwise. And I would say it to her funky face. She don't care nothing about that little boy. She would never care about that little boy. Ever. Ever. You understand me? Look like this squash is done. Uh that one time he was mad and had to stay inside and was ready to call his dad exactly because he don't like being there. And I'm telling you, when they get to the point where they get older and they don't have to go over here with her, they're not gonna go over there with her. You best to believe they're not gonna go over there with her. It might be Robin that go, but eventually Robin gonna wake up because people are gonna be like, well, why you always gotta keep your brother and sister? Why your mama don't ever, spend time with just you? Oh, it's gonna be a woke up. It's gonna be wake up season in a minute, y'all. Y'all wait till they become teenagers to the point where they don't have to go over there like that, where she can't force them to come over there because they don't do nothing. She don't do nothing with these children. She don't try to spend quality time. She don't teach them nothing. I mean, dang, even if she don't have no money, right? And then she always screaming about somebody being broke, but then everything in that house she got from Salvation Army. Now, if you ain't, girl, Salvation Army, you had other people's booty sitting on the couch like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want no couch that people done set their little stinking tail on. Just nasty. Just nasty, Olivia. Girl, that's because you belong in a trash bin. But let's continue. Oh, we're going to do a part 2 series when I'm done with this. Don't even worry about y'all. If I leave in a little while, if I leave in a second, I'm coming right back. Don't even trip. Don't even trip, y'all.
Mommy.
He may cheat, but
Well, let me ask you a question, Olivia. Why you can't pay? I don't care about Gerard cheating on his woman. That's between them. Whether he cheating on her or not, that ain't none of your business. It ain't none of ours. So what are you getting out of this? If he is cheating, okay, and so what? If he is cheating, what are you getting out of this? Nothing. You remind me of this one B that I used to know, and I say B, y'all know what I'm talking about, horror. You know what I mean? You remind me of her. You need to mind your own business. Your life is not even in order. You don't have no certifications. You don't have no high school diploma. You don't even have a GED. You don't have much of anything. All you do is sit your funky tail on YouTube. You don't even wash your tail and sit on social media and think that's supposed to be it. In a little while, y'all, they're gonna start cutting these checks off. These checks ain't gonna be all like what you think they are on these YouTube on these they've already downsized a lot. It's not gonna be like what you think it is. Shoot, these Chinese folks is gonna start taking. Man, Olivia, go sit your ugly self down somewhere. Don't nobody care about what you talking about. And why everybody's getting I ain't gonna go there. Let me shut my mouth up. Let me shut my mouth up. First of all, she can't even stay on TikTok for 1 hour. They shutting her down. YouTube need to do the same thing. Watch YouTube in a little while gonna start shutting her down. You wait a minute. It doesn't matter whether or not he's cheating. So what? He don't want you though. He don't want you. And he got custody of his children. So whatever's happening between them is him and his woman, him and his wife. You are no longer his wife. You are the ex. You are the past. You are a has-been. He would never go back. He would be really stupid to go back to you, to even like slide on you. He would be so stupid because you don't have nothing. You don't have nothing going for yourself. Let's go.
I doubt with the community kitty. Yeah, he would never. He would never cheat with me.
Exactly. So why you sitting up there talking that stuff? Ain't nobody would sense that you have access to their woman because you ain't gonna do nothing but tell their woman that they over there. That you that type of messy B. You don't know how to play your role. You don't know how to be a side B that be quiet. Shut up. Because a man has to know that you're gonna tell. Oh, you are going to tell, child. You are going to tell, and somebody gonna have to bust you upside your head, allegedly, spiritually, okay? Spiritually bust you upside your head with the truth. With the truth. Okay? All right? Let's continue.
I already told you guys that. That would never happen.
Yeah, because he would be downgrading. Why would he go back? I mean, Antoni's a pretty girl. Why would he go back? And she's a great mother, and she don't even have any biological children. She's a great mother. She really care about Gerard. She respects him. She comes off like a nice, woman. She keeps the house clean. You didn't do none of that. Everybody has off days where they go through things, but girl, you always got to go through something. Somebody that be with you, it takes a lot of work to be with you. It would take too much work to be with you. It's too hard to be with you. It's too hard to make a relationship with you. You one of them gals. You just a gal that people slide in and slide off. Okay, you not like no woman that people should keep. I don't know why he kept you so long. Because he was crazy. It seemed like Christian steers clear of her. It does. Then she always throwing them children on him. Don't nobody want to be bothered with them other children. Take care of them yourself. How you doing, Latoy? Olivia, you wish he was cheating on Antonisha. Girl, she just can't face the fact that he's a better man, is in love, and very happy. Exactly. It's women like that, though. They think that because, just because a person may have not been that good to you, don't mean they're gonna be bad in all their relationships. Okay? You would be a fool to think that. Not everybody. Sometimes people just not meant to be together. Sometimes people are just supposed to be together to make a child, if that's what they're supposed to do, or they're supposed to learn a lesson, or both. Sometimes people just have to learn a lesson. And I think Gerard learned a deep lesson in being with her. He learned a lesson not to be with somebody that doesn't love themselves. Okay, he learned a lesson about toxicity, okay, by being in toxic relationships and with toxic people. And social media does not, social media basically helped to ruin his life. And he had to rebuild his life with somebody else. Olivia wouldn't stop being on social media so much. And if you got to give your husband, your man, some attention. You can't be up here all the time. Olivia, let me make this very clear to you. And Gerard doesn't want, right? You, even if you were dipped in gold and had $1 million stuck to you. Okay? That's what Lynn said, girl. She said you are useless. But y'all, I'm going to come back. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I just wanted to do a small reaction. But I will come back in a few minutes because me and my family, we about to chow down on some dinner. Okay? But I'll be back right after dinner. I promise. Okay? All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm out of here. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. We're gonna get into this. It's gonna be part 2. Y'all gotta stay tuned for part 2 because we're gonna do Jasmine.